Excuse me.
There's a fine for that in
Oh, I don't know that one. I'll just... Real television,
I'm
real
glad
people.
it wasn't me.
Real life. Hi, darlings. It's me, Krissy. How's my hair? Fabulous. I'm going for a bike ride. As you can see, I've got a new push bike. The girls are coming with me. Oh, I'm going to have hair when I take this off. Do I look fabulous? Oh, hey, this might hold my chin up. What do you think? Stand by. There we go. No chin. Oh. Anyway, I'm going bike riding today with my friend. Her name's Chris. She's got the same name as me. And we're going for a push bike ride. And she's coming along here. I'll introduce you to her. Here she comes. We're going for a bike ride. Hey, me. What about me? Me. It's all about me. Oh my God. Look at us. Look at us. Have you ever seen anything so gorgeous? 4 chooks and my friend Krissy. Krissy, the Aussie and the Indian. Mate, this is theatre on wheels.
Yes, this is Calamity Jane.
Hello, Calamity.
And if you're a chook, then I'm an old cow. Because, I travel all around the place on this thing. With that and me all together, we're half a ton of fun.
And look at you.
Yes, this is me.
Darling, I'm half a ton with nothing on. I've never seen anything like it. Everywhere you look, there's art. There's art. It's just amazing.
I'm a bit of a customiser. I like to customise.
Now, I have a couple of serious questions. One, where's the ashtray?
Well, this can double up as an ashtray. It is a sort of cup holder, but I can...
Oh, okay.
You know, that's if I smoke, but maybe riding along with a big cigar or a pipe could look effective.
And the next question, where's the air conditioner?
That's all around me. When I'm out in the road, just me, the cows to the left, the horses to my right, the smell of methane and roadkill.
Mate, you could just ride this and pass wind and no one would know.
No one would know. It's like a travelling lounge chair. It's a showstopper. She's a talking point.
I would need a ladder to get on this.
She's quite the weight, but God gave me these thighs for a reason. And
well, I've only got little legs, so tell me, how much does it weigh?
Well, it's about 430, 440, and then with me on it and luggage, say we're around half a ton altogether.
And what's the engine like? Does it have CCs like
Yeah,
cars?
it's 1800 cc's, which is very big. It's the size of a car.
Well, I think our Toyota's 1800 cc's.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Bigger than a lot of cars, actually.
Yeah. Now, tell us about everything here is just customised.
Yes.
You just want to touch everything. It's beautiful. And she's even got her ex-husband's shrunken head here. What's going on there?
That's Kev.
Do you want to talk about Kev?
Well, that's Kev. I mean, when I travel, a lot of people, sometimes I've been at places and a lot of people are looking at the bike and they go, oh, look, when your husband comes back, can he tell us about the bike? I said, yeah, there he is there. That's Kev. And there's his balls as well. I'm the one that rides this bike. So I love horses, steampunk, that equestrian vibe. So I've tried to mix a little bit of steampunk, equestrian. I love leather.
Oh yeah, what's going on down here?
Well,
this is
there's all horse
fascinating.
bits in there. I mean, I've attached these. These weren't the original bags. I've attached that. This is a full-blown horse saddle. It's an Aussie Stockman saddle, I believe. So that's been properly fitted. What else? I've got original turn-of-the-century stirrups here from New Mexico that was sent to me from America. So everywhere you look, I've got gun holsters, I've got antique gun holsters. Not
Where
that we have
are
guns.
they? Where's the gun holster?
There's one either side, and the other one there's got an actual gun in it. You can pull the gun out.
Oh my God, how exciting!
It's only a toy gun. Of course, in Australia we don't have guns, they're not allowed, but there you go. It's a little sort of musket gun.
That's a Donald Trump gun, a pretend gun.
Yeah. And then I've got my GPS, I've got my horses' heads, my cows. I love horses and cows. So, when I'm riding along and I see horses and cows, I've just got to stop and
Now,
talk to
you've
them.
got how many cameras here?
Oh, I've got an Osmo Action here. I have a 360 to 1 that usually sits up there. I've got a GoPro here. I've got little ones in my pouch that I'll take off and buzz around. And then I've got my phone, which is another, I use the phone camera a lot actually because it's quick and easy.
And it's easy.
Yeah.
And what if you got everything hanging off yourself? What's this?
This is another camera. So this is a camera, and I can actually speak to this. I can speak as I'm riding along, I can film. But the other thing with this is it Bluetooth to my phone if I do get a call, or if someone's talking to me and I need to get away but they still want to talk, I can ride and talk, and honest to God, you wouldn't know I'm on a motorbike. It's as clear as day.
Really?
I'm talking to people and they go, "Where are you?" I said, "I'm just crossing the Nullarbor." Well, that's a slight exaggeration, but anyway, they go, "You're kidding, you're on the bike?" I go, "Yeah, it's clear as anything."
My gosh. And now, what have we got here? Oh, this! I love this.
So they're my business cards. Oh, and my cow skull.
She's got her business cards. Oh my gosh, on the front of the bike.
And
I think that is so
they don't
clever.
flow out.
So if you pull up next to a good sword at the lights, you can just hand him your card, mate.
As I do.
And say, I'm available.
Wouldn't be the first time.
She's available, one owner, low mileage, and manual choke in the morning, and a bit noisy in the exhaust. Is that you, girl?
That could be me.
That could be you.
Very low maintenance.
Now, what have we got here? This, I love this. Look.
Okay, so it's not this was a black bike when I bought it. So I designed a pattern that no one would paint. So I went and found a wrapper, like a vinyl wrap person.
Yep.
And they did a fantastic job. So this is actually a vinyl wrap on top of the black paint. This is a bedroll with my logo on it.
Right.
That someone made. I got rear and view, so like dash cam cameras that I've never worked out how to use, so they're useless. There's some feathers, you know, just to pay homage to the chooks.
My gosh. So, what was I going to say? You can't ride this obviously when it rains.
Oh look, I can, and I do, because I ride every weekend and I do get caught in the rain, but it's not my favourite. Look, it's all leather, so nothing gets ruined in the rain. It's just uncomfortable riding in the rain.
How do you stay fabulous looking riding in the rain? Everything would be washing off.
Just back filler in the morning.
Just back filler.
Yeah. And just block out always. I always wear block out.
And is it hot in the leathers?
Not when I'm riding, but when I stop at traffic.
So what about on a stinker? Because we always see someone on a bike in black leather and it's hot. We go, oh my God, they must smell.
Yeah, we do. When it's really, really hot, I have a couple of jackets that are a little bit thinner and lighter. So I have another jacket that's my summer jacket. But this one's my Mad Max jacket, you know.
I love it.
And this has got the, you know, it's got the fox.
This is a pretend fox, everybody.
No, it's not. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretend fox.
Actually,
it's fake.
Yeah, it's
like me.
But I've also, it's pre-1954 fake.
Oh, wow.
So it's genuine vintage.
We weren't even born then, darling.
No, I know. So I've checked with everybody that matters, and this is okay, just to let you know. Because it's pre-1954, it's classified as vintage and it's not a problem.
This is what our mums used to wear when we were growing up, didn't they?
They did.
And it used to have a little hook. It used to have a little hook that would do up.
Yeah. Yeah, there's hooks there.
Oh, still got the hooks.
Yeah, I got the hooks.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. There you go. That's a blast from the past.
Yeah.
Now, you've been all over Australia.
Yep.
Where have you been?
Oh, well, I've ridden I can't even begin to tell you the amount of places in New South Wales I've ridden. Victoria, South Australia, Tasmania, into Queensland. Yet to get to Western Australia, but my plans are to circumnavigate Australia soon, and I visit pubs and I interview characters and give them some mini makeovers, because the other part of my world, my side hustle to the Aussie and the Indian, is the barbering biker.
Tell us about it.
So my old trade, you know, with this COVID stuff, we've got to find within us some other things to do.
Side hustle.
Side hustle. So I am a qualified hairdresser, barber and trichologist. That's the study of hair and scalp disorders.
Yes.
So that was in a past life, but you know, you never forget the skills. It's like riding a bike. You don't forget. So I've picked up the tools again at 61, and I'm now travelling around doing sort of for events, festivals, fundraisers. I recently was just on Channel 9 with the Today Show doing the mullet makeover for mental health.
That's right, that was fabulous.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm available as the barbering biker. I've just been booked for a wedding to do the groom's hair. You know how the brides get all the hairdressers and makeup and everything that's usually in the film? Well, these guys have booked me to go in and just fluff around with the grooms and this party of the guys there, so that'll be fun.
How fabulous is that?
Yeah.
And I'll just smash you around here so I look small standing next to this bike.
Yeah, well, that's what I say.
This bike makes my bum look small. You can come into aged care and visit with this, can't
Absolutely,
you?
yeah, and I can talk about all the things I've done. I can talk about my travels, some of the scary moments I've had in my life. We only tend to remember, sadly, some of the hairy bits. I've got lots of stories, lots of close
What's the
calls.
scariest that's happened when you've been on this?
I think coming down from Oberon, I was coming around a bend and there was a big pothole that I was so focused on just taking the bend nicely, I didn't really notice the pothole in the road. And I went in it and then I came up and I was airborne. So
on this,
so I was up, the bike was up, I came down on the opposite side of the so I had oncoming traffic coming towards me. And what you do in a motorbike is you counter steer, so I counter steered as much as I could to get back into my lane.
Yes.
And I was doing this, it was so close, and this car came round and my foot pegs ripped off his hubcaps and his back tyre punctured.
OMG.
So I was just centimetres
Yeah.
away from catastrophe.
Did you have those shakes?
Oh yeah,
Joe
and the thing is I stopped and just collected myself and I thought, and the adrenaline's rushing and I saw that the car, nothing much I could do, so I just kept going and by the time I got to Katoomba, I just burst into tears. I was a mess.
Oh gosh.
It sort of all hit me then.
Oh, I would have cried having listened to that story.
Oh, but I've been on a mountain in Colorado and it's black ice and I haven't seen it and I've hit it and I've just been bobsledding on a bike this size, not this one, bobsledding about 10 metres down the mountain, and I've never experienced black ice because I'm an Aussie, and I just knew one thing to do with is not to brake, because if I put the brakes on I would have actually then jackknifed or whatever, so I just went with the slide, and as soon as I felt some traction on the road I picked it up. That was scary.
That was scary.
I thought I was a goner then.
Oh, and where do you keep this of a night time? Obviously you can't wheel it into your lounge room.
I'd love to, but no, I can't. I live in an apartment in Newtown of all places, so I have a special cage that she goes into overnight.
Okay.
It's all double locked, she's got security, so she's safe.
Do you have boy bikies hit on you?
No, I think I'm too scary for them. Oh, people say, how can you be single? You live in such a blokey world, but let me tell you, yeah, I'm not, no.
No?
No. Nothing ever comes out of that world.
Any of you blokes want to meet her, just message me.
Yeah, I think I'm a bit of a lone wolf though, that's the thing. I do like being on my own out in the country.
There's nothing better than loving your own company
I love
and
it.
being out on the open road.
So I'm always alone, but I'm never lonely.
No, you've got everything
I've got
there.
great mates.
Yeah.
Crazy, batshit crazy mates.
Now, what's in here?
That's my barbering gear, so
Now, have so much going on here. Have I missed anything on the bike you want to tell us
I
about?
don't think so.
Anything at all?
We've talked that it's a wrap. I've got lots of leather that I've customised. I add bits and pieces. I think you've covered it all. I've got my horses and my cow heads, got my cameras. I've got a speaker system here, so I can have music playing. It all Bluetooth to my phone, or I can plug in my iPod, my little Nano, so I can listen to music. And I can hear it fine, but once I get to about 120, there's too much wind, so I don't listen to music then. So
Oh, excuse me.
there's a fine for that in
Oh, I don't know that one. I'll just... Real television,
I'm
real
glad it
people,
wasn't me.
real life. I'm going to ask an intelligent question. Is it diesel or is it...
as petrol.
It's petrol.
Yeah, I don't know of a diesel bike.
No, I just thought I'd throw that in.
No, I think it's a good question. It's valid. Maybe there is a diesel bike. I've never heard of
Do
one.
the servo boys hit on you when you pull up on this?
No one hits on me.
Do they all come around and look at it?
Oh yes, whenever I roll into town, it's always surrounded by people. And if there's any kids about, I say, come on guys, jump on, let's get some pictures, because I love it when the kids... But I love it because I've spent a lot of time and effort into making Calamity Jane something, and it gives me great pleasure when I see people getting pleasure looking at it and discovering, like you discover. Oh, look at that! Look at that!
That's it. It's just like a fairyland. Everywhere you look, there's something to see, and you just look amazing, unbelievable. The queen of steampunk, I think.
Yes, I like that.
So let's have a look in this bag. For once, I'm not the bag. I'll just move my little girl. There we go.
So, in here, I've got a collection of things. I have this fabulous cow jacket that I had made for me, and because I've put on a few, like a COVID 8 kilos, of which I've now lost 3, I'm waiting to get rid of the last 5 so I can wear that with comfort.
Wow.
I have gotten a bit fat. I have my trusty Keeble because I always, when I haven't got the helmet on, I wear the hat, and then I have my barbering apron, which is all very steampunk and goes with it.
That is fabulous.
So I've got all my bits hanging off that, and then of course it's just the usual stuff like scissors and clippers, and I've got a fabulous, which we should put on you. This is my cutting cape.
Oh,
It's beautiful. Look at that. big cow.
Oh wow, if you put that on me it'll be 2 cows. Do you think I need a haircut?
I think we could do a tiz. And my
tiz?
beautiful steampunk scissors.
Oh, stop it. Oh my God, you have got more props. This is amazing. Oh, there's $50 in here.
I wish. There you go. So that's my little barbering goodies bag.
Wow, mate, I cannot thank you enough.
And I've got to hang, this is where I can hang my towel. It actually looks like a hangman's noose.
It does.
Which I thought was really good. But because this is a genuine sort of luggage bag, you know, I can pull this out a bit more and I can hang towels. When I've been away, I've actually used this as a clothesline.
I was going to say, and you could get right along and
so my undies can be there and all the stuff.
Well, mate, I can't thank you enough.
Thank you.
I think you are beyond amazing. I think you're absolutely bloody gorgeous.
Thank you.
And what you do, no one else is doing.
Nobody's got it around the world. I have probably about nearly 60% of my followers are from the USA, and then obviously Australia, and then a smattering through Europe and you know, UK. So I'm hoping to ship her over to the States in about 3 years and ride for 4 months.
Oh, wow.
She's doing sort of what I do here.
You're a star. Now, how can people get in touch with you? Where can they find you?
Well, it's the Aussie-theindian.com or barberingbiker.com, and all roads will lead from those websites. So there's Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, you know, but if you get on that website, there's links to all those things.
And anyone in aged care, retirement villages, you all know me. If you'd like Chris to come and visit, she'd pull up. Your residents would love this. Morning tea in the grounds, sashaying around the bike, touching things,
Even get on the saddle and have a picture
sit on the
taken.
saddle, have a haircut, do whatever you want to do.
Haircut.
So I think with that I might go and take this off because I've got terrible hat hair. You know what I'm like with my hair. And we might have a little trim.
Okay,
All
let's
right?
do it.
Thank you.
Just like our business at Southern Cross Funerals is family owned, it's great to have Krissy on our team as part of our family. Krissy brings so much joy to so many people. It's great to see what she does and the smiles that she brings to people's faces every day with her shows and walkabouts. We started working with Krissy over 12 months ago, and it's been one of the best decisions we've made at Southern Cross Funerals. Just seeing the amount of joy and happiness that her and her feathered friends bring to residents and facilities alike makes it all well worth it. She'll be back soon, no doubt, bringing joy and happiness and smiles wherever she walks. Who can forget that pink hair?